Welcome, Levi. Welcome to English 4A and 4B with me, Mrs. Page. We have the question, can someone live their life without telling a lie? Is it a yes? Is it a no? Thank you, Cameron and Sammy, for using the polling tool to answer. Let's see who else can chime in on this. Can someone live their life without telling a lie? Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Dominic. Give about 5 more seconds. Yes or no in 5. Checker X. 4. Checker X. 3. Checker X. 2. Checker X. 1. And 0. Thank you, Sam and Sammy and Levi and Dominic and Cameron and Zoe. So it looks like from those of you that did answer, those of you that are a little intimidated, I get it, most everybody was with the no. You are not going to make it through your whole life without telling a lie. Anybody want to chime in and tell me why you chose that answer? I know a couple of people did earlier. Depends on the person. Welcome, Travis. Everybody lies sometimes, even me. Oh, I'm sorry, Sammy. We'll try to break it down and make it happen. All right, focus. All right, so good with this. It is very true that it's really hard, right? I mean, like we all tend to say at least little white lies, right? Get us out of trouble, not have issues. All right. So, it is time. I need a volunteer to read. And while I do so, PJ wanted to share something special with you. So, before we break into our 4B, 4A breakout rooms, 4A will be staying here. 4B is going into the breakout rooms. And if I do not get a volunteer to read, I will need you to write in the chat box, I will respect my learning, to help us all. And I will read for you. That's my payment. You're paying me in your chant. Alrighty, making a breakout rooms. You should be able to move now. So 4B, you will be in the breakout rooms. 4A, you stick around. There is a little video and help in the breakout room for you. It'll be super easy. Welcome, Cade. Welcome, Luca. Moving to the breakout rooms. So nobody wants to read for me, 4A? Don't forget, we have I will respect my learning. That's what I need in the chat box. I'll start it off. I will respect my learning. Yeah. Welcome back, Franco. Welcome, Vanessa. 4A's here. 4B's in the breakout room. And 4A's also either chanting to me or we're going to raise their hand to read for us. Right, Franco? It did it to me earlier, too. I don't know what's going on with it. Thank you, Luca. Thank you, Dominic. I need 3 more, at least 3 more. Who's going to tell me? I will respect my learning. I will respect my learning. Welcome, Malin. Welcome, Isaac. Welcome, Alyssa. Oh, Franco just can't stay in today. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? 3 more. 3 more. Who's going to do it? Thank you, Vanessa. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Alyssa. You're so sweet. We need 2 more now. 2 more. I will respect my learning. I will respect my learning. I will respect my learning. You're paying me. This is my payment. Come on. You can do it. I see a couple people writing. Will it be it? Will we meet it? Thank you, Alyssa. Only 1 more needed. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? I will respect my learning. Welcome, Amari. I will respect my learning. Awesome, Franco. Thank you. Awesome. Not that not everyone will be respecting their learning, but we need to move on. Thank you, Levi. All right, so I am a young adult at Hope. I am talented, smart, and capable of success. I will respect myself, others' learning, and property. I have dreams for the future, and I will climb to reach those goals and dreams every day. All are capable of success, no exceptions. Today's objective. Today I am working on improving my language so that I can improve my vocabulary knowledge. I will know I got it when I am able to use higher academic choices in my rough draft and life and the interim that's coming up. What? It can help 3 things? Amazing, Mrs. Page. How did you do it? Well, you see, let's find out. All right. So I learned a really cool way to learn vocabulary, and I thought, hey, we should try this out. So let me change the polling type. Oop. It didn't give me my letters. Why didn't it give me my letters? I'm sorry. Here, let me give you letters. A is for all. If you know all of these words, is A. If you know most of these words, it would be B. If you know some of these words, it would be C. If you know very little of these words, it would be D. And if you're not sure, you don't know, you're still thinking it's going to be A. And again, sorry about the letters not being my friend. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, Luca. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Franco. And it's okay if you don't know the exact number. We're just kind of like, in general, what do you know? Thank you, Amari. Thank you, Levi. All right, I need A, B, C, D, or E in 5, 4, A, B, C, D, or E, 3, 2, A, B, C, D, or E, 1, and 0. All right, if you don't have A, B, C, D, or E, then I've got to move you to the away room, but feel free to come right back if you are still with us. It's a commercial break. Boom. And we've got most people know most of the words. And then we've got one person that's in that some category. We've got one in the I don't know. I'm still thinking. Maybe this is a little much for me. All right, so I'm so excited that most of you know most of the words. So this will be a really fun game to play. Even if you don't know the words, it's going to be fun, I promise. Are you ready? All right, so what you do is we're playing 3 truths and a lie. How many people in here have played 3 truths and a lie? Raise your hand. Ding, ding. Come on, I know you have. Yeah, there you go. Vanessa, Anna, Alyssa, Franco, awesome. Levi, fantastic. Luca, awesome. All right, so with this, what ends up happening, would any of you that raised your hand, would you guys like to share with us a little bit? How would you describe 3 truths and a lie? You could either hop on the mic or you could write it in the chat box. Like, what's the general idea of it? What do you do? Don't worry, people. There are a couple of people writing. Okay, Lucas says you tell 3 truths and a lie. Pretty simple, right? Still see one more person. 4 statements are given. You have to figure out which one is the lie. Beautiful. So you have to create these, right? Usually it's about the person, right? In English, of course, we've got to have it in a different kind of way. What we're going to do is we are going to use it to help us with our vocabulary. So to start, I'm going to give you 3 truths and a lie about vocabulary itself. So I want you to tell me which one of the following is the lie. So A, One of the best ways to be able to answer questions involving vocabulary is to know more vocabulary words. And I'm going to make the chat and mic private just for this because we want to kind of see where you're at first, okay? So one of the best ways to be able to answer questions involving vocabulary is to know more vocabulary words. That's A. B. Understanding word parts, suffixes, prefixes, root words, will help in defining new words. C. There will always be a synonym for a vocabulary word. D. Reading can naturally teach you more vocabulary. Or of course E. You're not sure. I don't know. I'm still thinking. It's okay. I just want to know you're still with us, right? All right. So let's see what we've got. Thank you, Amari. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Franco. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you, Ramir. Thank you, Vanessa. It's a hard one, right? Why is Mrs. Page being so evil to us? We have to use our brains. No! Okay, give you about 5 more seconds. Ah! The thing stopped typing. Why did it stop typing? Unless I'll be with you on that question soon. I apologize for that one. All right. And let's see what we got. Drum roll, please. So, we have 3 people say it's A, 1 person says it's B, 5 people say it's C, 1 person is in the E category, and a few people probably still perplexed, right? So, let's break it down. The A, one of the best ways to be able to answer questions involving vocabulary is to know more vocabulary words. Well, if you know words that are related, right, you would be able to kind of see specific pieces, help you kind of decide on things. So it could help you. It could help you even knowing synonyms and antonyms to them, that kind of thing. So that kind of leads us into B, which is like the pieces of it. So if they have similar pieces, that's definitely going to help you. So does that mean that C is correct or incorrect? There will always be a vocabulary word that is a synonym? Bum, bum, bum. No. Not exact synonym, at least. Not an exact one. But you might be able to get something that's kind of sort of like it. So those of you that were in the 5C category, definitely you've got it right. Make sure to give yourselves a round of applause. That's that button right up underneath your name. Yeah. We're good, right? Okay. So what you are going to do, my 4A peeps, is you're going to choose whether or not you're going to work with a partner or you're going to work alone. And so, whoa, my system is really being weird. Okay. If you would like to work alone on making 3 truths and 1 lie about one of these words, or if you would like to work with a partner, which means that you'll have like 2 words because 1 for each person, 3 truths and 1 lie about each one. Green check for alone, red X for the partner. So you get to choose. While you're thinking on that, you can look at these word choices and go, I think I'm going to do that word, right? Something that you should know, again, this is going to help you with that interim that's coming next Monday, and it'll help you add that extra higher academic words to your essay. Yeah. All right. So If you do not want to do this exercise, it is not required of you. You can go to the breakout room. There is the video help for adding academic language to your essay. You could just skip ahead and do that instead. But at this point, I need to know either you're going to move or you're going to say check or X, right? Yes, Dominic. And of course, if you have questions, feel free. Okay. And you should be able to move yourself. If for some reason it's not working, let me know. Awesome. And I know there were some other questions which I will answer soon. All right, thank you, Amari. Okay, Luca, no worries. You've got the work on your own, send it to me kind of deal. All right, I'm going to give you 5 seconds, so you should be doing either a check for a loan, a red X for a partner, or moving yourself to the room that you need. In 5, checker X or move. 4, checker X or move. 3, checker X or move. 2, checker X or move. 1, checker X or move, and 0. All right, so what we've got, I'm going to make sure that I can show everybody this time around. So we've got one person that wants a partner, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that are going to work alone. 6 people that are going to work alone. All right, so what happens with this is it's exactly like we did in the example. You choose one of the words, so you put it here. If you're doing it by yourself, you don't have to do one of these, right? Just the one. Choose the word, and then you're going to come up with these 3 truths, which means you might have to do some research to figure it out, and 1 lie. You can choose if it's going to be A, B, C, or D. Okay? So mix it up. Don't make it just the very end. Don't make it just the very beginning, that kind of thing. So if you would like to do an extra one, you're more than welcome to do an extra word if you would like. Okay? So this is what we'll be doing for a little bit right now. How long do you think it will take you? Because I could give you until the end of class and we can use this later, like in the beginning of other classes, or we could do like 10 minutes or something like that. What do you guys think? Or do you think I should do 10 minutes and then we can reevaluate? And those of you in the recording world, we'll see you later. Alrighty, so let's see how we did. I know it was a very short period of time, so we may not have gotten absolutely everything done, but we can at least have some fun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you another example so you can kind of see my last bit to it, and then we can go to yours that you created. So that way if you've got something that you still needed to kind of add to it, you can put it in your brain. All right, so example, 3 truths and a lie. I've got discombobulated has a synonym of confused, which is A. B, the suffix dis is defined as not, which I might want to put the A, B, C, D, E, sorry. It's B. C, discombobulated is used correctly in this sentence. The students became discombobulated from this game. See, I knew in advance. But it's fun, right? D, discombobulated is an adjective. Or E, I don't know or I'm still thinking. What do we have? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Thank you, Amari. Thank you, Franco. Thank you, Ramir. Thank you, Vanessa. Levi, Maya. Oh, thank you, Levi. Maya, what about you? Do you have one? All right, let's see what we got. We've got 1A, 1B, and 3C. And no D, no E. So let's break it down like we did before. Discombobulated has the synonym of confused. If I were to look up this word in a dictionary, it would actually have the synonym of confused, which will help you with the rest of these, right? So dis, the suffix, we know like disorder, it's not orderly, right? So it is, dis does mean not. We've got C, discombobulated is used correctly in the sentence. The students became discombobulated from this game, and remember we can put in confused instead. The students became confused from this game, which is what discombobulated means, right? So yes, that was good. Now, discombobulated is an adjective. Not always. It can be used in like grunts and things like that, whereas ed, ing, whenever it's kind of describing someone. I think it was the grunts. Oof. So like I could be a discombobulated teacher, but more often than not, it's actually not used in that kind of way. It is a what? Anybody have an idea? If we look at the ending, remember the suffixes, prefixes, ends of the words, sometimes it'll help give us an idea. Look at the word confused. How is it being used? So would it be a noun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition? All right. It would be a verb because it's got that ed ending. Usually. Not all the time. Remember, not all the time. There you go. Maya's on it. She was like, I think, yep, you got it. It is usually used as a verb, and it's one of my favorites. You could add to a verb, maybe. It'd be a little bit discombobulated, but we could see. But in the usual sense, then it is a verb. All right, let's see if we can get to the ones that we added in, because it always like makes funniness. So our first one is Amari. All right, so Amari has loquacious, defined as talkative or talking in excess. Synonyms include long-winded, verbose, reticent. Antonyms for this word are reticent and taciturn. Loquacious contains 3 syllables, or E, I don't know, or I'm still thinking. So what are we thinking on this one? A, B, C, D, or E? Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Ramir. Anybody else? Go on, A, B, C, D, or E. If you don't know, you can just put E. It's okay. But I have the feeling that there's a little red flag. If you look very carefully, that'll kind of let you know. A, B, C, D, or E. Thank you, Amari. Thank you, Franco. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, Amari, tell us, which one is it? What happened to the thing? There it is. B, reticent is an antonym. Yay! And let's see what everybody got. Got 1 in A, 2 in B, 1 in D, and 1 in E. So it looks like the majority did choose the correct answer, right? Beautiful. Fantastic. I think we had some more. Let's see if they'll pop up. That one was a blank one. All right, that one was our other ladies. Oops. This one. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Hold on just a second. I may not have pulled yours, Vanessa. Which room were you in? Do you remember? Oh, okay. You're next. All right. So is this one yours, Franco?
Oh, on my side now. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, this part I just didn't get to finish since I was working on side work. But so I don't know. I guess if you want to skip it, you can. But
To you, would you like to do it verbally or?
well, no, because I don't really have anything written down here. It's
Okay. All right. No worries. No worries. Then that means next up. You able to get it up there quick enough? Okay. So we've got obvious. When you are being obvious, you are being quite subtle. For A, it looks like. Is there a B on this one? I think it's missing B for some reason. Or is it that it's just small? There's no B. Okay. So we've got A, when you're being obvious, you're acting quite subtle. B, a synonym for obvious is evident. C, obvious can mean being or standing in the way of something. Or E, I don't know or I'm still thinking. So kind of just C is left out. What do you think? A, B, C, or E? And those of you rejoining the room, we're just finishing up this little bit of a game. A, B, C, D, or E. Would you like to tell us which one it is, seeing that we don't have enough time to really finish it up? We've got obvious. When you're being obvious, you're being quite subtle or acting quite subtle. B, a synonym for obvious is evident. C, obvious can mean being or standing in the way of something. Or E, I don't know or I'm still thinking. It's almost that time, right? Sorry, we're just letting them wrap up their game so we know which one. That's right, PJ. Yeah. So we've got B and A, and we got some people chatting to let us know. Uh-oh. Well, I think it's going to be obvious, guys, because I'm going to have to wrap it up now. You know, it's obvious. So obviously, obvious is a surprise. Ooh, I'm going to make you think about it. All right, so we have to wrap up. So I'm sorry, I have to go. So today's work. We had the 3.01 and 4A, so it was working on different types of questions, getting you prepared for that interim, and working on the rough draft. For B, you were in the breakout rooms working on that 8.02 brainstorming. So this is how it looks for the week. And don't forget, next week is the last one before our break. Dun, 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 right? So that extra credit ticket out the door if you did not get it to me already. For A, what is meant by academic language or vocabulary, academic vocabulary? For B, why is it important to know your job for making a resume and cover letter? And of course, if you need help, reach out or stick around. You can ask questions, get help, make a one-on-one. Otherwise, you are free to go, guys. Thanks for coming in. Bye.